Hello, um, just a moment. I got an email from a chap who was asking a question about chi, and his question: can you explain chi? Is it a product of self? Um, I do explain chi in a couple of emails, and I do explain self. Um, and I can certainly, argue with myself as to whether it's actually right to try and do these things. Really, what I'm trying to tell people to do is relax. And the concept of chi is, if you like, it's a concept-breaking concept, which means that it's connected to everything. It's also connected interdimensionally. That means space, one dimension, and time, another dimension. And who knows what dimensions there are outside that, outside space-time. The idea, Lao Tzu said, I don't know what to call it. It connects all things. I call it the Tao. I'm not saying that Qi is the Tao. I think you could say there's a small difference. Is it a product of self? Product of self, that means that self came first and then the Qi came. It's interrelated according to that definition, if you're saying that the self produces something. So it's a bit like which came first, the chicken or the egg. If I have the Holy Spirit living in me and I produce chi in my hand, would that be a reflection of him, big H, from within? Well, if I have the Holy Spirit living in me, well, I don't know that you do. I don't know that I do. I don't know that anyone does. But if that's chi, then you do. But I don't know that it is. That's really, with these questions, you've got to remember that everyone's got their own definitions. And once you start trying to explain religions using this theory, you're going to tread on people's toes. Now, I'm not trying to explain religions or justify or poo-poo religions. I think if you want to see things in a strict way, you can see them in a strict way. If you don't have to. So I really don't have an answer for that. I can say I think that everything that we perceive is a reflection of our own mind, in the way that we perceive it, and beyond that there's a lot more. And part of what I like to think that I'm doing is helping people to crack the egg that they've got surrounding them, which is, if you like, their own self-reflection, and try and see a little bit beyond that. I see the power of Holy Spirit and was wondering where Chi fits into the big picture. Would love be the center point? Okay, well, what is love? Many people understand love to be flat red roses on Valentine's Day, and I'll do this for you and you do this for me, darling. Obviously, I wouldn't mean that sort of love. In my understanding of love, yes, I would say it's the big love. Everything is fine, according to the big love. There's a very interesting video on the internet from a woman who had an aneurysma in the brain, where the one half of the brain was sort of closing down. That's the left half, which is sort of the self half, and the other half, the right half, which doesn't really understand self, was just speaking. And if I can find the link, I'll put it in the comments. It was a very, very impressive video, because she said, well, I just realized I was totally connected. to everything, and that everything was fine exactly the way it was, and how could it not be, whatever way it was. The right brain, apparently, what she was saying, she's a neuroanatomist, is connected to us through feelings, through our bodies, and so that would, feeling chi and feeling the air around us and feeling the space in between us would lead you more towards that perception, and would lead you more to a feeling of what I call the big love, or God's love. And I'm borrowing the word God from religions. Sorry if I'm wobbling, I've got the PC on my lap today. So, would love be the center point? Is there a center point if everything's transdimensional? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, I really am grateful for the question that somebody's brought to me openly. I'll keep his name, I'll call him Kay. Thank you very much. He said, Richard, I come to you with an open heart and I'm not trying to be funny. Yes, I totally believe you. I think, anybody that does this, respect. That's all I can say. So I sound like a rapper now. I said respect. Yeah, and big up, and now I sound like Ali G. Okay, well, hope you enjoy it. There's a bit of information there. You're always welcome. I'm not very good at the moment at checking out the forum. You're welcome to just write me an email. As somebody's done that here. So just write me an email and see if I can help you, or answer the question. Even help is another thing. All right, have a nice day. But Merry Easter. No, Happy Easter. Yeah, hope your eggs got wonderfully cooked. Cheers, bye. Oh.